Hello again, basketball fans. You're looking live here at Woodlawn High School, the site of the Midland Trail Conference Tournament, where it's time for our second semifinal game of this year's tournament, as the Woodlawn Cardinals, the host team, will be hosting the Weber Township Trojans. I'm Randy Olson, courtside, along with Ron Stannard, my broadcast partner, longtime basketball official, and behind the camera tonight is Fisher Overstreet. So great to have you aboard with us tonight here live on AreaSports.net. We are awaiting the two teams to run out on the floor. Ron, we just saw the consolation semifinal game played between the Red Hill Salukis and the Sisney Runnin' Lions, which was won by Red Hill over Sisney, 73-48. That will send Red Hill to the consolation championship game on Saturday morning against Wayne City. But, boy, we're looking forward to a rematch tonight between Woodlawn and Weber.
Yeah, this is a big game, Randy. This is number 2 seed against the number 3 seed. And, back on January the 6th, most people know Weber handed Woodlawn their only, not their only loss, but they were undefeated at the time, rated number 1 in the state. And they went over to Bluford and were defeated by the Trojans of Weber Township.
And here come the Woodlawn Cardinals out on the floor here at Sides Gymnasium. Woodlawn is ranked number 8 in the state in Class 1A. The Weber Trojans are ranked number 9 in the state in Class 1A. As you've got 3 W's from the Midland Trail Conference, Waltonville, Woodlawn, and Weber all ranked in the top 9 in the state in Class 1A. That's unprecedented.
Yeah, it's generational.
Yeah, so everybody better enjoy it while you can, because we may never see this again in our lifetime.
That's right.
But, 62-54 was that win by Weber over Woodlawn back on January 6th, as you mentioned. And that game was a 1-point game at halftime.
Yeah. And we got a player in this contest chasing 3,000 points. He's already one of the top 15 scorers in the history of Illinois high school basketball.
Yep, you're talking about Nathaniel Marlowe. He comes in with 2,773 career points as he leads his team out on the floor right now. The Weber Trojans enter the building. And he had 37 points against this Woodlawn Cardinal bunch last time. I'll go out on a limb tonight and say that if Nathaniel Marlowe scores 37 points again tonight against Woodlawn, that Weber wins the game.
That might do it, because he had 37 and he only had 3 teammates score in that game. So,
but it'll be interesting to see what kind of a change defensively the Woodlawn Cardinals do tonight to try to slow Nathaniel Marlowe down. You're not going to stop him.
Right.
You know, you're not going to stop him.
You can only hope to contain him.
Exactly. He averages just over 30 points a game, about 30.5 points a game. And I guess, if you're Woodlawn, you've got to have the mindset of at least trying to hold him to his average.
Exactly, yeah, because, they got beat by 8 last time, and he made 7 points more than his average, so there you go.
So if they can hold him to his average, you got to feel like, they've got a chance to win this basketball game. But you and I just covered the Woodlawn Cardinals last week. Well, SPAC is on Saturday night up in Louisville, Illinois, at North Clay High School.
They dismantled a very good North Clay team.
They did. The Woodlawn Cardinals played about as good as they could possibly play that night up at North Clay as they beat the Cardinals in double digits.
Yeah. We've seen them, we've not seen every game, right? But we've seen them play 4 or 5 times. By far the best game I've seen them play.
Oh, absolutely. And if they play like that tonight, Weber's going to have some trouble, that's for sure, because they were clicking on all cylinders the other night up at North Clay.
Yeah, they're playing at home.
Yeah,
playing at home too. So,
and they certainly want revenge. There's that revenge factor. Because
absolutely.
Weber handed Woodlawn their first loss of the season. And
their only other loss since was to Altamont at Altamont. I noticed where Altamont is getting some love in the ratings. I don't think they're in the ratings yet, but they're
just below it.
Yeah,
kind of bubbling below it. We got a lot to talk about as we get into our pregame show. We'll be back with more from Sides Gym in Woodlawn. It's the Midland Trail Conference Tournament live on AreaSports.net.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes. Perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
If you become the recipient of a speeding ticket or traffic offense, the attorneys at Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon can help you. At Olson & Reeves, they have assisted hundreds of drivers in Southern Illinois in an effort to keep the ticket from affecting your driving record and your insurance cost. Olson & Reeves can also assist you with estate planning, creating a will, and navigating the probate process. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company resides inside Olson & Reeves so that you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, downtown Mount Vernon. Call 618-316-7322. Welcome back here live at Woodlawn High School, getting ready for tonight's semifinal matchup between the Woodlawn Cardinals and the Weber Township Trojans. Randy Olson here along with Ron Stannard and Fisher Overstreet. You see the captains, the coaches, and the officials meeting here at midcourt. Obviously, weather is on the mind of a lot of people, Ron, and Saturday is still kind of up in the air right now. The plan is to play as scheduled.
Yeah.
And that would be the consolation game at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning, followed by the third-place game at 11:30. They would clear the gym and then let everybody re-enter for the championship game, which would start right now. It's scheduled for 2 o'clock, but that is subject to change as the weather continues to evolve. But right now, that's the plan for Saturday here at the Midland Trail Conference Tournament.
They're going to try that, Randy, because some of the other tournaments that were scheduled to play their games on Saturday evening have moved their games to similar times as that you just mentioned. So everybody's going to try to play that morning and afternoon games.
Yeah, we'll just kind of see what happens here, you know. But record-wise, let's talk about the records of these two teams coming into tonight. The Woodlawn Cardinals are 17-2. The Weber Trojans are 16-2. And the winner of this game will get the 19-2 Waltonville Spartans in the championship game on Saturday.
You can't participate in this tournament for the championship unless you have 2 or fewer losses.
That's what it seems like.
That's what's left. I mean, seriously.
No, you're right. You're right. When we come back, we'll talk about who those losses were to and kind of refresh your memory as we roll down what kind of a crazy season it has been here in the Midland Trail Conference. We'll do all that coming up in just a moment. High-quality dog training is hard to find, but now there's Jaggers Dog Training Center, located right behind Jaggers Doggy Daycare. At Jaggers Dog Training Center, professional trainer Alyssa can help you with all sorts of dog behavior problems with your pet, whether it be pulling on the leash, raiding the countertops in your kitchen or table, constant barking, not coming when called, or simply trying to get your pet to just stay in one place and wait while you take care of other things around the house. Call and schedule a consultation today at Jaggers Dog Training Center. Just call 316-7021.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With mobile deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time.
With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Welcome back here to Sides Gymnasium for tonight's semifinal matchup between the Weber Trojans and the Woodlawn Cardinals. You see Weber warming up at the far end of the gym. We mentioned that both teams come in with 2 losses on the season. Woodlawn is 17-2. Weber is 16-2. Let's refresh your memory as to how these teams have done this year and how they got here. Woodlawn's 2 losses, of course. One came to Weber back on January 6th, and we talked about that was the first loss of the season. That's when they were ranked number 1, and the Trojans beat them in a regular season game. And then a few nights later, they lost again on the road at Altamont. And Altamont's been playing some really good basketball as of late because they've knocked off some other teams as well.
They have. They've gotten a lot better since the holiday tournament down there at Cesar Valera.
They sure have. The Weber Trojans, their 2 losses both came to the same team. The Waltonville Spartans have beat them twice. They beat them in the championship game of the Christopher Thanksgiving tournament.
First week of the season.
Right, and then they beat them in the regular season game as well. So that's the 2 losses for Weber. Waltonville also has 2 losses on the season. Their 2 losses, one came to Woodlawn, and then the other one was a 1-point loss to Goreville in the championship of the Cesar Valera Holiday Tournament.
Yeah, and this is the last Midland Trail Conference tournament.
Yes, it is. They will not play the tournament anymore after this. All the teams have voted unanimously to no longer have a tournament. The conference isn't going anywhere. It's still intact, but no more tournament. That way that'll free them up to either play in other midwinter tournaments or go to more shootouts or just schedule more regular season games, whichever they choose to do. But everybody will have the freedom to do that, and everybody is on board with that. We've got not only a lot of folks here tonight from Woodlawn and Weber, but also some Waltonville people in the house because they've got a lot of interest in this game because, you know, they're going to play the winner.
Yeah, saw a lot of Waltonville people.
Yeah, I'm going to send a shout-out to everybody at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill watching the game with us tonight on the big screen. How you doing there, JJ's? Great to have you on with us tonight. Also, Bubba's, too. They're watching the game tonight. Some of you may be having a watch party yourself. You can send us a message through our Facebook page. That's AreaSports.net on Facebook Messenger. Get on that Facebook Messenger, send us a message, let us know where you're watching from tonight. We'll give you a shout-out. I got to give a shout-out to Big Ben tonight. He's a Waltonville fan, but he's tuned in. He's watching tonight because he's curious to see who the Spartans will play on Saturday. So, well, everybody's healthy again. That's good news here for these 2 teams because, you know, Waylon Jones was out with a bad ankle sprain for a while, and he's back.
Yeah.
And, of course, everybody knows about him coming back from the brain bleed in the offseason. And, you know, it's miraculous to see what he's been doing, and now he's back from that ankle injury, and so they're pretty much full strength. And Woodlawn is full strength, too, so you're going to get the best from each team tonight.
Right. No general sickness running through these 2 teams. You know, Patoka was playing shorthanded last night with just people out sick.
Right. And it's good to know that nobody is sick on either one of these teams tonight, so we'll get their best. One more short break, and we'll be right back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play right after these messages.
Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
Again, a big shout out to everybody watching at JJ Sports Bar and Grill tonight on the west side of Mount Vernon. Reminder that they've got half-price appetizers tonight from 8 o'clock until close at JJ Sports Bar and Grill. We're back at Sides Gym. The teams have been called back to their respective benches. We're about to meet the starting lineups, but first we're going to be honoring America with the playing of our national anthem, so we'll follow along with the public address announcer here.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Midland Trail Conference Tournament game to find out who gets the chance to punch their ticket to the championship game. It's between the Weber Trojans and the Woodlawn Cardinals. Would you please stand for the playing of our national anthem?
You got to love that giant flag at the north end of the gym as we honor America with the national anthem tonight. Good crowd on hand despite the impending weather. I know a lot of people have been going to the grocery store to get their eggs and their milk and their bread, haven't they?
Yeah, the Walmart parking lot was full when we come by there on the way out.
Everybody was busy, that's right. Let's meet the Weber Trojans and Coach Jackson Helm. And they're going to go with Waylon Jones, number 3. He's a 5'11 senior. Number 10 is Jacob Marlowe, 6'1 sophomore.
Waylon plays taller than that, though, doesn't he?
Oh, he sure does, yeah. He plays a lot taller than that. Carter Bain is a 5'10 senior. Again, wears number 15. Number 21 is Bryden Dalby, a 5'11 sophomore. And rounding out the starting 5, the leading scorer, and one of the leading scorers in the state of Illinois, in fact, Nathaniel Marlowe, 6'2 senior, wears number 31. So they'll go with Jones, Bain, Marlowe, and Dalby. The usual starting lineup as you see the cheerleaders here for the Weber Trojans. The last time these two teams met, back on January 6th, Marlowe had 37 points. Waylon Jones had 13. Dalby had 9, and Bain had 3. Jacob Marlowe did not score in that game against Woodlawn.
It's amazing.
So be interesting to see what he does tonight.
Waylon Jones making a comeback from a severely sprained ankle.
Yes, he is. And now for the Woodlawn Cardinals, playing in their own gym tonight. Again, they're 17-2 on the season and playing some of their best basketball right now. They looked great the other night at North Clay. Number 24 is Luke McKay. He had 20 points the other night at North Clay. He's a 6'3 junior. Number 33 is Kyle Cooper, 6'1 senior. He also had 20 points the other night at North Clay in their win. Number 2 is Baylor Rowley, a 6'4 senior. Also starting for Coach Luke Cooper and the Cardinals. Number 30 is Kylan Moser. He had a big night the other night at North Clay. He was in double figures with 11. Number 31 is Tyson Frick, 6'5 senior. So again, they will go with McKay, Cooper, Frick, Moser, and Rowley for Coach Luke Cooper. As you see, the Woodlawn cheerleaders. And the last time that Woodlawn and Weber met, back on January 6th, Cooper had 18, McKay had 24, Rowley had 8, Frick had 2, and Moser had 2. We mentioned that Moser had 11 the other night at North Clay. If he has that kind of night tonight against his old team Weber, that could be a good night for the Cardinals. And again, we're all interested in seeing what they do to try to slow down Nathaniel Marlowe, because he had 37 against him last time. Fisher Overstreet behind the camera tonight, doing a great job. That frees my hands up a little bit. Appreciate that very much. And hope you guys enjoy the broadcast at home or wherever you might be.
I don't know these officials, but one of them could jump center tonight.
I would say so. He's a tall one, isn't he?
He's about 6'5".
He definitely played some basketball back in his day. You got to know that. Woodlawn gets the tip. Here comes Kyle Cooper with it in the front court. Goes over to Rowley on the left side. Now over on the right side to McKay, down to Frick. Frick is guarded by Jacob Marlowe. Goes inside, takes him one-on-one, misses the bunny. Rebound, Jacob Marlowe. That shot was there, he just couldn't get it down. Here comes Nathaniel Marlowe. Looks like they're going to put Rowley on him. That's who guarded him to start the game last time when they played at Weber.
They ran at least 3 different guys at him at Weber.
Here's Dalby with it, guarded by Cooper. Dalby comes out to Bain. Bain goes over the left side to Jones. Woodlawn's playing man-to-man to start with. Jones has the ball stripped. McKay gets the steal, but then it's stolen back by Bain. Bain gets it to Nathaniel Marlowe. He takes it to the rack and scores, and it's 2-0 Weber.
Here we go.
Yep, Nathaniel gets him going. Here's Rowley back the other way for Woodlawn. Down on the block to Moser. Tries to get down on the baseline. He's cut off. Back
Good defense right there by Carter Bain.
It was. Here's a drive by Rowley. His shot is too strong. Tipped up and out of bounds. They're going to say it's off Dalby, so it's going to be Woodlawn basketball. Got a group watching from Ashley tonight. We're glad to have you watching in. Here's Cooper elevating from the elbow. That's no good. Ball is rebounded by Dalby as he saves it in bounds for Nathaniel Marlowe, and here come the Trojans. Trojans are 16-2. Both their losses came against Waltonville.
Yeah.
Now they come with a double team against Marlowe. The trap. Ball is loose, picked up by Moser. Moser lost the handle, picked up by Cooper.
You know, Nathaniel's got more of a knee brace on tonight than.
Yeah, it might be a little bit extra. Might be a little bit extra taping tonight. That might have been a little frustration foul there on Nathaniel. They came with that late trap on Nathaniel on that last possession of the Trojans. We'll see if that's what the Cardinals decide to employ throughout the evening. Start with a single man on him, then come with a trap.
First personal on Nathaniel. First personal for Weber Township.
Here's Moser with it at the high post. That's stolen away by Dalby. Dalby's going to race to the other end, and he's got the layup. And it's 4-0 Trojans. Big start there for the Trojans.
Telegraphed that pass a little bit, and Dalby was all over it.
Yeah, that's right. Here's the Cardinals along the baseline. It's Cooper. He takes it in. It's blocked. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up. Misses the shot, but he goes to the line now for Woodlawn. Stops the clock with 5:39 here in the opening frame.
I think it's on Dalby.
And when you foul Kyle Cooper, it's almost like giving him a layup because his free throw shooting percentage is one of the highest you'll find in Southern Illinois.
92%, I believe.
Yep. And he sinks that one. So Woodlawn is on the board. The winner gets Waltonville in the championship game on Saturday afternoon. Again, right now, the game is still set for 2 o'clock, but that could change because of the impending weather, as the second free throw is good. There is no advanced ticket sales. The ticket sales are going to be at the door. Here's Marlowe in the front court. Again, they start with Rowley on him, but they'll come with a double team when they need to. Here's Dalby with it.
McKay is on Waylon Jones.
Stolen by Rowley. He caught the passing lane, gets it ahead to Frick, and Frick traveled with it. Had the right idea, but Frick just took too many steps on his way to the basket.
Yeah, if he'd have put that ball on the floor one time, that basket would have counted.
Yeah, it was a nice transition move that time by the Cardinals after the steal. Rowley's doing a good job of trying to anticipate that pass. Here's Nathaniel pump fakes, gets the ball back. Now he's double teamed, he leans in, and he's going to be fouled on the floor. So the help defense came over from Cooper that time on Nathaniel. It's not a shooting foul to be out of bounds.
Fouls on Cooper.
5:07 to play here, first quarter. A lot of interest in this game really all over the state of Illinois because both these teams are ranked in the top 10 in the state in Class 1A, and he stepped on the sideline.
He passed the ball to himself.
Right, right. And it's a turnover. As Jacob Marlowe stepped out of bounds, and the turnover is going to give it back to Woodlawn. In the front court, Moser with it. Moser had only 2 points against his old team, Weber, the first time they met. Moser's got it right now, puts up the three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound by Jacob Marlowe. Gets it out to his brother Nathaniel, and here come the Trojans.
Yeah, I remember that game, right? That was the first 2 points of the game Moser had, and he didn't score the rest of the night.
Marlowe all the way to the basket, and he scores. Nobody slowed him down. He's got 4 of the 6 points, and Weber leads it 6-2. Here's Rowley on the right wing. He knifes his way inside. That shot's no good. Gets his own rebound. We got a collision in there, and a foul is going to be called. I think that's going to be on Jacob Marlowe, I believe.
Yep.
No, actually, yeah, it is. It is Jacob Marlowe.
Yeah, his first.
So that's 3 team fouls now on Weber this first quarter. It'll be out of bounds to Woodlawn on the baseline as Baylor Rowley will do the honors. Inside to Cooper, now out to the top to McKay. McKay over to Moser. Moser drives baseline, cut off by Bain, but he turns around, puts up the shot, it lips out. There's Jacob Marlowe with a rebound. That's 3 rebounds already for Jacob Marlowe here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job. Here's Jones. Over to Dalby for 3. Short. Rebound McKay. McKay brings it up for Woodlawn.
Nice pass.
Down underneath, there's the dunk. Baylor Rowley was wide open. McKay found him, and he slammed it home with 2 hands.
That's a high percentage shot, Randy.
It sure is, and that gets this crowd into the game. And there's a steal.
Here comes another one.
Frick might do it too. Yes, he does. A one-handed variety. Back-to-back slam dunks by the Woodlawn Cardinals. And Weber wants timeout. The fans are delirious.
The crowd is fired up.
They are. Timeout with 3:44 on the clock, and we'll be right back.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Sides Gymnasium in Woodlawn, boy, there's a buzz in the building now after those back-to-back dunks by the Woodlawn Cardinals.
Yeah.
One by Rowley and one by Frick. Here's a pass inside to Jacob Marlowe.
He walked.
And he traveled with it.
Yeah.
That's the second turnover of the quarter on the Weber Trojans.
Took a step before he put the ball on the floor.
Yep. Cardinals will bring it up. With it is Kyle Cooper. Cooper over to Frick. Frick comes back out to McKay. Ian Bennett's in the game for Woodlawn, number 20. Here's Cooper with it.
Nice
down
pass.
low. Gets the pass down to Frick, and he scores off the window. And
Finished that time.
Woodlawn has their first lead of the game at 8-6.
That's a 6-0 run in a hurry.
Yes, it is. It was 6-2 Weber. Now it's 8-6 Woodlawn, and that's going to be a foul.
On Rowley, his first.
As he's trying to guard Nathaniel Marlowe as close as he can.
That's not an easy task.
No, that's a heck of an assignment, isn't it?
Yeah.
It sure is. Out of bounds to the Trojans. Carter Bain will trigger it in. We're still in the first quarter, 2:59 to play, as Dalby's got it on the wing. Boy, Waylon Jones has been quiet so far. He's got McKay all over him. Here's Bain with it. Here's Nathaniel driving baseline. He's cut off and draws the foul. And let's see, I have to give it to Cooper or McKay.
Yeah, one or the other.
It's going to be
McKay.
McKay. So
his first.
His first. That's the third team foul on Woodlawn. And that'll send Nathaniel Marlowe to the line.
Marlowe's a pretty good free throw shooter, too.
Yes, he is. He's 15th on the all-time list in the state of Illinois in career points as he makes the first one.
He's got 5.
Came in with 2,773, and the next guy on the list is one of the Kane boys from Patoka.
Yep, Jared.
Free throw is good on the second one. We're tied at 8.
Yeah, who would win a free throw shooting contest between Nathaniel and Kyle Cooper?
Yeah, that's a good question. Cardinals have it again in the front court. Frick has it to Bennett. Bennett almost lost the handle. Bain is all over him. Hey, might have got away with a push off there. Cooper's got it back. Cooper almost had it stripped. Here's McKay for 3. No. Ball's loose in the corner. Frick tries to save it, but he steps on the end line.
He's out of bounds.
And it's a turnover. Back to the Weber Trojans. Yeah, the official originally pointed the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Now he got it straight. It is Weber ball. 2:19 left here in the first quarter. As you see on the Landers Towing and Collision scoreboard, it's a tie ball game here in the semifinal. Here's Jones with it. Gives it to Dalby. Woodlawn staying in that man-to-man as it comes out to Bain. They've extended that man-to-man way out beyond the perimeter. Here's Jones trying to find a driving lane. Misses the shot, tips it back up, no good. Again, good defense by Woodlawn. They throw it to the other end to Rowley. He pump fakes, goes up, misses the bunny. Bain with a rebound. That's a couple of bunnies that Woodlawn has missed here in the first quarter.
Yeah. Got to finish.
Nathaniel Marlowe back in the front court working against Rowley. Pump fakes him. Now goes underneath to
nice
his brother
pass.
for the reverse layup, and it's good. Yeah, Jacob Marlowe with the reverse layup puts Weber back in front 10-8.
So that's more points than he scored the last time they met.
You're exactly right, and there's a steal by Nathaniel. And timeout by Weber. Nathaniel got possession of the basketball on the steal, and Weber called timeout in the process. 1:21 left on the clock. Timeout, we'll take one as well and be right back.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Well, if you like action-packed basketball, you've tuned into the right game tonight because we got a good one here at Woodlawn. 10-8 in favor of Weber. They've got the basketball as Dalby has it. He's cut off. Double team, tries to get it to Marlowe, and it's stolen away by Rowley. That's just good defense by Woodlawn.
Yeah.
Up the court to Cooper. Cooper penetrates inside, takes
all
it to
the way to the rack,
and ties the game at 10. Kyle Cooper all the way in. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Here's Marlowe. Down the lane, falls down, nothing called. Ball's taken away by Woodlawn. A lot of contact there, but nothing called. It's a turnover. That's, 3 or 4 turnovers on Weber here in the first quarter. And it looks like the Cardinals are going to play for the final shot of the quarter.
I believe they are.
They would love nothing more than to lead at the end of the first quarter here. Fisher Overstreet behind the camera tonight doing a great job as Moser has it way outside. Now to Cooper. Down to 10 seconds left.
Got to go.
6 seconds left. Cooper has the ball punched out. Punched out by Bain. Bain to Nathaniel. Here's one from the volleyball line.
Oh!
He almost made it. Almost made it from the volleyball line. After 1 quarter of play, it's Weber 10 and Woodlawn 10. We'll be right back on AreaSports.net.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes. Perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Back here live at Woodlawn High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Standard and Fisher Overstreet. Tied up after 1 quarter. Your thoughts on that first quarter play, Ron?
That first quarter, Randy, take no prisoners.
Intense.
Take no prisoners. These teams are familiar with each other, and that first quarter was physical. I look for the whole game to be like that.
They've come to play, haven't they?
Each team had three players break the scoring column in that first quarter.
They've come to play, no question about it. Here's Carter Bain with the basketball. As Weber gets the ball first. Here's a steal by Frick. Look out, he may slam another one. Yes, he does. Tyson Frick takes it down and throws it home for 2. And quickly, Weber gets it down the court. Pass over to Bain, almost knocked away. 3 dunks in the game now for Woodlawn.
Half their points are on dunks.
Yeah, how about that? And that's Moser with a foul.
Yeah, his first.
Well, if you want to ignite the crowd, that's one way to do it, for sure.
Yeah, those high percentage shots will do it.
Nobody in any foul trouble at this point. Here's Nathaniel Marlowe for 3. Nothing but net. A 3-point bomb by Nathaniel Marlowe.
He's got 9 points already.
It's like effortless.
That was NBA range right there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got 9 of their 13. Here's Cooper down the lane, and he's going to be fouled, I think, by Waylon Jones.
Yeah, on the floor. That's the first foul on Waylon Jones.
You know, we talk about the defense, that they're trying to play on Nathaniel, but you got to watch the defense against Waylon Jones in this game. Luke McKay's doing a really good job, and Jones has not scored yet. Here's Moser for 3, top of the key, too strong. Rebound, Nathaniel Marlowe. Throws it ahead to Jones. Jones for the 3 ball. Missed it. Moser with a rebound. Here comes Cooper up the court with it. Cooper, a little hesitation dribble, and now the shot is up.
He got the bounce.
Kyle Cooper with another deuce.
Shooter's roll.
What's that give him, 4 in the game?
He's got 6.
6. I missed a bucket. There
you get his 2 free throws?
Oh, that's right, the 2 free throws. That's what I missed. Here's Nathaniel off the dribble, and he knocks down another one.
He's in double figures already.
Yeah.
He's got 11 already. He may get 37.
He might. That's what he got against him last time. Here's Frick out to Cooper. Thinks about a shot. Now shoots it off the dribble and scores. Kyle Cooper is in the zone now. That's 8 points for him.
8 points, yeah. He's almost in double figures.
Woodlawn regains the lead at 16-15. Under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Nathaniel Marlowe with the basketball, still guarded by Rowley. Goes along the baseline, and the shot is short, goes out of bounds. It's off Weber. It's going to be a Woodlawn ball. Well, I think if you can get Nathaniel to shoot that fadeaway in the corner, you'll probably live with that.
Yeah, I believe he forced that one a little bit.
Yeah, that's a tough shot to make there.
Yeah.
So you probably live with that if you're Woodlawn.
Tough angle.
Yeah. Here's Cooper with it around the screen by Frick. Open for 3.
Cooper's feeling it.
Well, that screen is effective there.
Got 7 points in the second quarter alone.
Cooper knocks down the trifecta, and it's a 4-point lead for Woodlawn, their biggest of the game.
He's in double figures.
Here's Nathaniel Marlowe. Might have got fouled on the shot.
We got an injured player.
As going down is Jacob Marlowe. And he's, I don't know if he's holding his side or what.
I don't know what happened.
I didn't see the contact on him, but he's down. He's
May just got the breath knocked out of him. I don't know.
Might just have got the breath knocked out of him. We'll move our camera away from the view right now. I think he's going to be okay. Checking in the ball game for him will be Grayson Lohman. He's walking out on his own power, which is good news. Grayson Lohman, 5'10 senior in the game for Weber. Again, the winner will play in the championship game Saturday afternoon against Waltonville. And right now that's set for 2 o'clock, but that is subject to change. They could move that up to an earlier time. We'll see. As soon as we know, we'll let you know. Kyle Cooper in the front court for Woodlawn. Logan Heater's in the game for the Cardinals. He's got the basketball right now. Gives it off to Cooper. Weber stays in their man-to-man defense. Moser a little pushing and shoving in there with Bain. Right side it goes to Heater.
Cooper posting up.
Yeah, he is posting up against Bain, and reaching in and tying him up is Waylon Jones on the play. The ball will stay with Woodlawn because of the possession arrow, but that was a good defensive play by Waylon Jones.
Yeah.
Into the ball game, Luke McKay checks in, replacing Moser.
Jacobs coming back in.
Yep, he's okay. Might have got the wind knocked out of him, like you said, as he checks back in the game for Lohman. Weber fans applaud that.
It's physical, no doubt.
Oh, it is. They're playing hard. Both these teams are playing hard. Here's the inbound to Cooper for 3. Off the iron. Ball tipped back up, no good. Frick gets the rebound. It's blocked, and the foul is going to be called. I think that's going to be Jacob Marlowe again.
Yeah.
And that's going to be his second personal foul.
That's big.
Yeah, it is.
Almost 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Well, they need his size out there. Like I mentioned how many rebounds he had there in that first quarter. They need that rebounding out there if you're Weber. Frick at the line with the left hand, shooting it with one hand this time. He took the right hand completely off the basketball that time. But it was effective as it went in.
7 points for Tyson Frick.
And on the second one, that is short. Did not hit the rim. Out of bounds, going to go to Weber. I think that was a little bit of a new free throw style he was trying there. Worked on the first one, but not the second one. Here's Nathaniel in the lane and gets fouled. That might be on Frick.
Yeah, I believe so. That'll be his first foul.
When you play against Weber and Nathaniel Marlowe, you got to realize that he doesn't need very much room to maneuver through. Just a slight little opening is all he needs, and then he's on his way to the basket. Here's the turnaround by Jacob Marlowe. Got it.
Wow.
That's a nice shot.
Being much more aggressive this game.
Yeah. He's got 4 points, and he did not score at all against Woodlawn the first time they played back on January 6th. So he's already.
Each starter for Woodlawn has one personal foul.
Frick goes up and scores over Marlowe.
9 points for Frick.
That was a good cut across the lane that time. Here's
NBA 3, short.
It's short. Rebound chased down by Jones. Jones back over to Marlowe for 3 on the wing. No. And this time rebound by McKay. 4:05 to play here in the first half. Woodlawn by 5. We were tied after the first quarter. Here's Cooper with it. Now to Heater. Nope, that might have been double dribble. They'll let it go. Here's McKay with it.
They're counting a muff. It's called a muff. He didn't have control of it that first time.
Okay. Here's Cooper along the baseline. That's blocked by Jones, but I think they're going to call Jones with a foul.
Yeah. That's going to be 2 on Whalen.
You know, the thing about these two teams, while they are, fierce competitors on the floor, I mean, they're friends off the floor, and there's a lot of mutual respect between the teams, between the players and between the coaches as well. And that's something that's so unique in this Midland Trail Conference race this year between these 3 W's, Weber, Woodlawn, and Waltonville.
There's something unique. Kyle Cooper missed a free throw.
You don't see that too often.
That's pretty unique.
Yeah. He's got another one. Makes it good on the second one, though. 23-17, 6-point lead for Woodlawn. 3:39 to play first half. Here's Jacob Marlowe with the basketball. Wants to drive against Frick. Leans in, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound Logan Heater, and Woodlawn's limiting them to 1 shot. Pass up ahead to Frick. Frick out to Cooper.
I like Jacob Marlowe's aggressiveness, though. He's taking some shots.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's come to play. Here's McKay for 3. That won't go. Fouls his shot, though. Gets it back. Powers it up and scores. Nobody boxed him out after the shot. And he went and got it.
First points for McKay.
8-point lead for Woodlawn, their biggest of the games.
You don't see anybody follow the shot very often either these days.
No, you don't. Dalby has it on the wing now for Weber. Hands it off to Jacob Marlowe. Over to Waylon Jones. Jones for three. That's short. Again, nobody home to rebound for Weber as Woodlawn holds him to one shot. McKay up the court. Down to Frick. Frick with a drop step.
Move.
Takes it to the glass and scores. A real quick drop step that time for
Weber.
Frick. And it's a 10-point lead for Woodlawn. And the fans are ecstatic.
Double-digit lead.
On the red side of the building. We'll take a timeout and be right back.
If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and, of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
Hey, a big shout out again to everybody at JJ Sports Bar and Grill watching the game with us tonight on the big screen. Good to have you along. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. And don't forget about those half-price appetizers you can get tonight at JJ's. From 8 o'clock until close, half-price appetizers at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill in Mount Vernon. Let's say hello to DJ and Renee, who's watching the game tonight from Colorado Springs. They've dropped us a message.
Cool, I know them.
They are rooting on the Weber Trojans tonight, so good to have you watching.
Thank you for watching.
Mark is watching in Painted tonight. So
Thank
good
you,
to have
Mark.
you there watching, too.
I got to give a shout out to that fourth grade boys Pee Wee basketball team from
All
Woodlawn.
right. How about that?
There
okay.
you go.
The fourth grade Pee Wee team from Woodlawn.
Undefeated at 3-0.
Okay.
Had a big victory over Waltonville last Saturday.
Oh, boy. The days of Pee Wee basketball. I remember those days. Some fun times. Fun times. Those gyms are packed at those Pee Wee games,
Yes,
too.
they are.
I mean, packed. Here's Nathaniel Marlowe with a double team. Gets over to Dalby. A lot of physicality going on there between Rowley and Nathaniel. Nathaniel's got it right now. Cooper tries to come over and help on the double. Nathaniel goes the other way and takes it to the hole. He saw they were doubling one direction, so he said, that's okay, I'll go the other direction and score, and he did.
Man.
That's just the kind of player he is, ladies and gentlemen. Cuts the lead to 8. Here's Frick with it on the corner.
Yeah, you got to be able to score a lot of different ways to get 3,000 points.
You got to be creative, and he is. He is creative. Here's McKay taking it to the rack, puts it in with the left hand.
That's a nice move as well.
Here's a quick pass up to Waylon Jones. He's going to take it strong to the hole and draws a foul against Cooper, I believe. And that'll send Waylon Jones to the line.
Yep. 2 on Cooper.
Yep, we'll have to watch that as well.
Yep.
So let's run down real quick the players who do have 2 fouls in the ballgame.
Well, for Woodlawn, that'd be Kyle Cooper. And for the Weber Trojans, that's Waylon Jones and Jacob Marlowe.
Both with 2 fouls.
Yeah.
That's 3 team fouls this quarter, and at the line, Waylon Jones knocks down the free throw.
That's Waylon's first point.
Ian Bennett in the game, and Kylan Moser back in the game also for Woodlawn. Yeah, Jones with his first points.
Yeah, Cooper getting a little bit of breathe. He doesn't want to pick up that third foul with 1:47 to go.
Second free throw is also good by Jones. 29-21, 1:44 left here in the first half. Ian Bennett brings it up for Woodlawn, gets it over to Rowley. Rowley to Frick. Frick will hand it off to Bennett. Stay in that man-to-man defense. Right side to Rowley. They're trying to post up Frick in there, and they get it down to him now. Here comes a double team. It's a triple team now, and Jones takes it away.
Yeah, he turned right into him. 3
blue jerseys surrounded him that time, and they got the steal. Now let's see if Weber can take advantage of that turnover with some points, because they're down by 8. Dalby's got it. Comes to Nathaniel, who's still guarded by Rowley. Puts up the three-pointer over Rowley. Won't go. Moser with a rebound, and again, the Weber Trojans limited to 1 shot. Here's Rowley in the front court for Woodlawn. Gets it to McKay, now out to Bennett. Under a minute to play. I think they may run this down for 1 shot in the half unless they get a layup here. Here's McKay with it. Down to 37 seconds left. Now back out to Moser. way out by the half line.
Got a count going.
Those are guarded by Bain. Yeah, gets it to McKay. Down to 22 seconds left. McKay standing on the Cardinal in the center of the circle, down to 15.
They'll go at 10, probably.
Spreading the floor, looking for a breakdown in the defense, looking for an alley to drive.
Better go.
Down to 5 seconds left. Here's McKay on the move. Gets it in the corner. Bennett for three. No. Won't go, and that's how the half ends.
That was a good shot.
Had a good-looking shot from the corner, but Bennett couldn't quite connect. And at halftime, both these teams will go to the locker room here at intermission with Woodlawn enjoying an 8-point lead. It's the Cardinals 29, the Weber Trojans 21. And we'll come back and take a look at our halftime stats, talk more about this game, and look ahead to what is in store here for the rest of this weekend. All straight ahead here on AreaSports.net.
Have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Back here at Sides Gymnasium in Woodlawn, they just made an announcement over the PA system. They have made a change to the tournament schedule on Saturday. All right, first of all, the consolation game, which was supposed to be played, the consolation championship, which was supposed to be played on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, will now be played tomorrow night. That'll be played Friday night at 6:30. That's the consolation title game, Friday night at 6:30. The third place game will now be moved and played tomorrow night. That's Friday night at 8 o'clock. The plan right now is still to play the championship game on Saturday, but it sounds to me like they're going to move it up significantly. It was originally scheduled for 2 o'clock, but because of the impending snowstorm that's coming in, they're obviously trying to get the officials all settled in so that they can move that game up. My guess is it's probably going to be around noon, but no official word yet, but I don't think it's going to be at 2 o'clock since they've already moved up the consolation and the third place games to Friday night. So stay tuned and we will let you know exactly when that championship game will be played on Saturday, but it's probably going to be earlier now than 2 o'clock, and it will be the only game played here in the tournament on Saturday. We'll take another short break as Ron works on our stats, and we'll be right back.
Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Same thing, but I'm like you. I think noon.
Okay, we're back. We're back. So you got some halftime stats, but before that, your thoughts on moving those games to Friday night, the third place in consolation. I like it.
I like that, and I agree with you. I think they're probably looking at noon. We don't know that for sure for the championship game on Saturday.
But obviously it's going to be earlier than 2 o'clock, or they wouldn't have moved the other games.
Right.
I think they're just trying to get it solidified with the officials right now before they make the announcement. But hey, an interesting first half there. It was tied after the first quarter, 10-10, but Woodlawn opened up a lead by as many as 10 points and leads it now by 8, 29-21 here at the end of the first half. Your thoughts?
Yeah, well, they won that quarter. The Woodlawn Cardinals won that second quarter 19-11. And for the Weber Township Trojans, they had 4 players break the scoring column in that first half, led in scoring by Nathaniel Marlowe with 13 points. Waylon Jones has 2 points. Jacob Marlowe has 4 points. Bryden Dalby has 2 points for a total of 21. Trojans committed 6 personal fouls. They were perfect from the free throw line, 4 out of 4. For the Woodlawn Cardinals, they also had 4 players break the scoring column in that first half. They were led in scoring by Kyle Cooper with 12 points, followed by Tyson Frick with 11 points, Luke McKay with 4 points, and Baylor Rowley with 2 points for a total of 29. The Cardinals also committed 6 personal fouls in that half, and they were 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. We've seen 3 dunks out of this Woodlawn team already. I got the crowd into it. It got them going, and got them going from a slow start.
Yeah, well, we mentioned that, we broadcast the game on Saturday night. The Woodlawn played up at North Clay High School in Louisville against state-ranked North Clay, and they went up there and just dismantled North Clay and won that game by double figures.
Yeah, 24.
And we thought it was the best that Woodlawn had played all year at that point.
Yeah, every phase of the game they were better.
And they're kind of continuing that tonight. The defense has been much better tonight than it was back on January 6th against Weber. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
They're doing a better job with help defense on Nathaniel Marlowe. How many points you say he's got to have?
13, Randy. I'm going to go out on a limb. I have no idea. But I bet that Weber's not had a game yet this year where they only had 21 points at halftime.
At halftime now, because they're the leading scoring team in the state in Class 1A.
Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, I bet that's their lowest point total at halftime all year.
I'd say it'd have to be because, again, out of all the 1A teams in the state, the Weber Trojans are the highest scoring team in the state of Illinois in 1A basketball coming into tonight's action, so that's got to be a low. And those 13 points that Nathaniel Marlowe scored, he really had to work hard for those.
He did, yeah. They're doing a good job on him. I mean, it sounds silly he got 13 points, but I think Woodlawn's doing a good job on him.
Jacob Marlowe, you said, had 4 at the half, and he did not score against Woodlawn the first time. Jones has been quiet so far. He's just got a free throw.
Yeah, 2 free throws, that's it.
2 free throws, but I think you got to credit the defense of Luke McKay, who's been guarding him tonight. He's been doing a good job on him. So
yeah, I think Woodlawn had a game plan, and so far now we're only halfway through this game, and
right, a lot can happen.
Weber can go off on you at any time, but they executed that first half, I think, the way Coach Cooper wanted them to.
And you know that basketball's a game of adjustments, and we're going to see some adjustments certainly made by Coach Jackson Helm here before we get into the second half.
And a game of runs.
Yeah, and it's a game of runs, and you know Weber's going to have another run in them, that's for sure. So anything can happen. Let's go down to the foul situation again.
All right. Well, Kyle Cooper has 2 personal fouls, and all the other starters each have 1 for Woodlawn. For the Weber Trojans, Waylon Jones has 2 personal fouls, as does Jacob Marlowe. And then Nathaniel Marlowe and Bryden Dalby each have 1.
Okay. You know, both these teams are going to be playing in some shootouts and things coming up here before long, so the competition they're playing is going to continue to be elevated, especially for a 1A basketball team. Weber's going to be playing Carlisle in the Benton shootout, and then they're going to play Riverton in the Riverton shootout. Woodlawn's going to play Lanark Eastland in the Riverton shootout. And then, of course, Waltonville is in a bunch of shootouts as well. They're going to be taking on Nashville and Centralia and St. Joe Ogden in some upcoming shootouts. So, you know, these 3 W's in the Midland Trail Conference are definitely have definitely beefed up their schedule this year.
I think all 3 coaches advocated for that. They knew they was going to have a great team, a good team. They wanted to be challenged to get ready for postseason. That's what it's all about.
That's exactly what it's all about. We'll take another short break. We'll be back here live at Sides Gymnasium. It's the Midland Trail Conference Tournament semifinal on AreaSports.net.
High-quality dog training is hard to find, but now there's Jaggers Dog Training Center, located right behind Jaggers Doggy Daycare. At Jaggers Dog Training Center, professional trainer Alyssa can help you with all sorts of dog behavior problems with your pet, whether it be pulling on the leash, raiding the countertops in your kitchen or table, constant barking, not coming when called, or simply trying to get your pet to just stay in one place and wait while you take care of other things around the house. Call and schedule a consultation today at Jaggers Dog Training Center. Just call 316-7021. Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Back here live at the Midland Trail Conference Tournament in Woodlawn. Randy Olson along with Ron Standard. Fisher Overstreet is behind the camera tonight. You see our halftime score on the Landers Towing and Collision scoreboard. Woodlawn leads it 29-21. It was tied 10-10 after the first quarter. Earlier tonight, Red Hill defeated Sisney here in a consolation semifinal game. The Salukis beat the Lions 73-48, so therefore Red Hill will now face Wayne City in the consolation title game, and that's now been moved, as we said earlier, it's been moved to tomorrow night. They're going to play the consolation championship Friday night at 6:30 They'll play the third-place game Friday night at 8 o'clock. In that third-place game, we already know Patoka-Odin is in that game. The loser of this game will play Patoka-Odin in that third-place game tomorrow night. The championship game is still slated for Saturday. The exact time still not confirmed. We know it's probably going to be earlier than 2 o'clock now since they've moved these other two games due to the impending weather coming in, but still don't have official word as to what time that will be. But
that will be the Waltonville Spartans against the winner of this game right here.
Exactly right. Waltonville 19-2 on the season. They'll take on one of these teams in the championship on Saturday. And either way you slice it, that'll be a rematch as well. You know?
Yeah, and it'll involve two teams with only 2 losses.
And it'll involve 2 teams with state-ranked recognition as well.
Yeah.
All right, what do you look for here in the second half, Ron?
I look for more of the same, Randy, but it will be interesting to see if these coaches are making any adjustments that just kind of jump out at you.
I think that Weber's got to find a way to start getting some second-chance opportunities, some offensive boards, because they didn't get hardly any in that first half. I mean, they were one and done most of the time as Woodlawn did a good job rebounding.
Yeah. Well, they get the ball. The Trojans get the ball to start the second half.
They have it. Yep. Here comes Nathaniel Marlowe with the basketball as he goes to his younger brother. Here's a cutter, Waylon Jones, and he puts it up and in.
There you go.
That's a good way to start, coming right out of the locker room.
Yeah, that's his first field goal.
4 points for Jones now, and it's a 6-point game. Woodlawn with their first possession of the second half. Baylor Rowley has it out front. He's guarded by Dalby as Weber will stay in their man-to-man. Out to, it's stolen away as the pass came out to McKay, and it's stolen.
Oh, what a pass.
Ahead to Jacob, and he scores. Unbelievable pass by Nathaniel Marlowe after the steal. Got it to his brother who put it in. And timeout. Timeout by Luke McKay as he doesn't want to see this momentum change, so he's going to call a quick timeout.
Well, they cut that lead in half in 40 seconds.
Yeah, it went from 8 to 4 just like that, just like the snap of a finger.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it right here this time and send us a commercial break because this is a short timeout. Good student section over there tonight in the Woodlawn side. And we can see we're kind of on our perch here in this broadcast booth. We're on the Weber side of the gym. But there's a lot of people who are here tonight from Waltonville, too, and just some casual observers, just some basketball fans that are here tonight, too, that just want to see a good game.
Yeah, it's a marquee matchup in Southern Illinois.
It really is.
Tonight.
All right, coming out of the timeout, here's the Cardinals with the basketball. Frick is wide open at the top. They're sagging way off of him.
Yeah, they'll give him that shot.
And now they come out to Moser, over to Cooper. Cooper's guarded by Jones. Elevates over Jones, puts up the shot, and got it.
He's feeling it tonight.
The hand was in his face, but it didn't matter as he was able to knock that one down.
Yeah, that elevation is what got him that bucket.
Here's Jones driving baseline against McKay. Picked up by Marlowe on the follow, no good. At least it was a second chance opportunity that time, but they couldn't convert. Here's Moser off the dribble, and he scored.
That's his first point.
Kylan Moser. And the lead's back up to 8. 33-25. Nathaniel Marlowe for 3. That's short. I think Rowley got a piece of it.
Yeah, he did. That ball was way short.
Here's Cooper wide open for 3. Didn't get it. Tipped around. Ball goes out of bounds off Frick. It's going to be a Weber ball.
Yeah.
6:23 to go here in the third quarter. We got a lot of basketball left to be played. It's anybody's game as the Weber Trojans bring it up. Goes to the right side to Carter Bain. Bain to Jones. Back to Bain. Over in the corner to Dalby for 3. That's off the back iron. Nobody home to rebound in the blue jerseys that time.
Moser clears it.
Yep. Cooper has it over to Rowley. Jeff is watching from Fairfield. Good to have you watching, Jeff. Hope you enjoy the game tonight. Over to corner, Moser for 3. Short. Rebound, Cooper. And reach-in foul on Waylon Jones.
Yeah, that's going to be 3 fouls on Waylon Jones.
And they can ill afford to have him go to the bench, really.
Yeah. We got 5:45 left to play in the third quarter, and Waylon Jones has 3 personal fouls.
Here is the inbound. That's missed by Baylor Rowley. Missed the bunny, but Cooper goes back up, and it's blocked by Jacob Marlowe. Nathaniel will bring it up the side court now. Shoots off the dribble after the crossover, missed it. McKay with a rebound.
Bodies flying everywhere.
Yeah, they're playing hard. They're playing hard.
It's a physical basketball game for any class. I like it
Yeah,
in this
it is.
1A matchup.
Tracy's watching from Salem tonight. She's a retired teacher from Blueford. She's rooting on the Trojans. Rowley has it in the corner. Skips it out to Cooper for three. Got it. Nothing but net for Kyle Cooper.
They're going to have to find a way to stop him, just like Woodlawn has to stop Nathaniel Marlowe.
Yeah, if you're Weber, you can't leave him that much open. I mean, that was wide open. When he's that wide open and has that much time, he's lethal. Lisa and Wade are watching from Sisney. They're rooting on Woodlawn. They said they love the dunks. Yeah, there's been 3 dunks in the game by Woodlawn here in the first half. Here's Nathaniel Marlowe taking it to the glass, and he's fouled, and Nathaniel will go back to the line. That stops the clock with 4:37 left here in the third quarter.
That's on McKay, his second.
And the Weber Trojan players gather real quickly around their coach. It's not really a timeout, but, you kind of get a second there as Nathaniel stalls a little bit. He goes to the line. He'll get 1 free throw, and then they'll jump back in there. Marlowe's free throw is good. We mentioned he's number 15 on the all-time list in the state of Illinois for career points. Came in tonight with 2,773. As he continues that chase for 3,000 points in his career. Only 6 players have ever done it. And he's in some good company now, that's for sure, as he continues to move up the list. Some great players that he's already passed, that's for sure.
Yeah, just past week he passed one. One was a local Southern Illinois player some people might remember, Scott Brzezinski.
Yeah, also passed Paul Lusk, too.
Yeah, Paul Lusk. Both of them played for SIU.
Right. Yeah, that's thrown away. It's a turnover. Marlowe gets ahead up to his brother Jacob. 4:17 left here in the third quarter. Here's the pass out to Lohman. Lohman in the corner to Jones for 3. He misses a shot, and there's a good box out that time by McKay.
It was.
He boxed out Nathaniel that time to get the rebound. Ball is loose, picked away by Jones. He's going to race to the other end. Waylon Jones to the house for the deuce. That cuts the lead back to 7. And that's 6 points, I think, now for Jones.
Yep.
3:47 left in the third quarter. Here's Cooper with it again. Left side to Frick. Ian Bennett back in the game for Woodlawn. He's got the basketball. Now to Cooper. Cooper slipped for a minute there, looked like. Now out to Bennett, thinks about a shot. Weber continues in the man-to-man. Cooper puts it up over him and scores. You got to play a little tighter on him than that, that's for sure.
20 points for Kyle Cooper.
And he'll do that all night long if you're going to let him. Here's Nathaniel Marlowe working against McKay. He puts up the 3 ball over McKay. No good. Ball's loose. Picked up by Woodlawn. Nathaniel not quite on his 3-point shots tonight. He's hit a couple, but missed a few as well, and that's Kyle Cooper going to
the line.
Going to the line after drawing the foul.
Almost automatic from there.
Is that 4 on Marlowe?
I don't know who they called that on.
No, they did not call on Marlowe.
4 on Waylon Jones.
4 on Waylon Jones. He's going to have to leave the game. That's a big loss for Weber.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Carter Bain's going to come back in.
He'll have to sit out at least the remainder of this quarter, I imagine.
Actually, he's staying on the floor. He's just talking to the coach right now.
No.
He is staying in.
Well, that's how valuable he is.
Okay, no, he is going out. Dalby's coming back in. Free throw by Cooper is good. Makes it an 11-point game, 40-29. 3:01 left here in the third quarter. Hey, if you're watching tonight, send us a message on Facebook Messenger. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout-out, all right? Let us know who you're rooting for as well.
That's the biggest lead of the game there.
It is, 12-point lead. Here's Nathaniel Marlowe for Weber. That ball gets away from him, goes out of bounds. It's a turnover. That's pretty uncharacteristic.
Yeah, good defense there by Rowley. He's fired up.
And Nathaniel might actually be getting a little tired. Rowley's been coming at him hard, that's for sure. And he's had a little bit more help defense on him tonight as they've trapped a few times. Here's Cooper open for 3 again over Lohman. That's no good this time. Ball's loose, picked up by Moser, missed it.
Timeout.
Timeout called by Woodlawn.
Yeah.
No foul called or anything, just a timeout. Woodlawn will maintain possession. 12-point lead, 2:37 to go in the third quarter. Still a lot of hoops left to be played here at Sides Gymnasium in this Midland Trail Conference Tournament semifinal game. We'll be right back.
If you become the recipient of a speeding ticket or traffic offense, the attorneys at Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon can help you. At Olson & Reeves, they have assisted hundreds of drivers in Southern Illinois in an effort to keep the ticket from affecting your driving record and your insurance cost. Olson & Reeves can also assist you with estate planning, creating a will, and navigating the probate process. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company resides inside Olson & Reeves so that you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, downtown Mount Vernon. Call 618-316-7322.
Steal by Marlowe.
Steal by Marlowe as we come back to live action, and Nathaniel takes it to the house and scores. Woodlawn had the ball, but Nathaniel got the steal and took it coast to coast to cut the lead to 10.
17 for Nathaniel Marlowe.
The Bannock family, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, watching from Scheller. They said fun game. Yeah, it is a fun game. Here's Moser inside. No, missed the shot. Loose in the corner. Bain tries to go get it. And it's out of bounds off Bain. It'll be a Woodlawn ball.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Fisher tonight, the outstanding cameraman, they said. You're right, he is doing an outstanding job. We're sure glad he's here with us tonight. Here's Baylor Rowley as they try to go for the steal. Wide open is Luke McKay on the left wing, and he got it.
Wide open is right.
3-point bomb by Luke McKay, and that's just good ball movement that time by the Woodlawn Cardinals.
Missed an assignment there. He's wide open.
Yeah, good ball movement by Woodlawn to find him open. On the other side, Jacob Marlowe says I can do that too.
That's 9 points for Jacob Marlowe.
Yeah, and again, he did not score against Woodlawn the first time they played.
Yeah, he's almost in double figures.
Yeah. Here's Woodlawn back in the front court again. Here's Moser with it, guarded by Bain. They go down low to McKay against Nathaniel.
Nice
got
move.
Around him and scored, and the foul on Nathaniel. That's a good post move that time.
Yeah, it was.
McKay used the quick drop step, and Nathaniel was just a step late and committed the foul.
Second foul on Nathaniel Marlowe.
Tim is watching tonight. I don't know where you're watching from. Oh, he's watching from Carrier Mills. Okay, well, thanks for joining us, Tim. Hope you're enjoying the game. Yeah, this is a hot one tonight in Southern Illinois for sure, as the free throw is good. By Luke McKay. 13-point lead for Woodlawn. Minute 15 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Jacob Marlowe leaning inside. He gets fouled.
Yeah, I believe that's on Frick.
Frick got him. Yeah, these two teams are state ranked. Those of you who are not as familiar with Weber and Woodlawn who are tuned in tonight, you've got Weber ranked 9th in the state in 1A. You've got Woodlawn ranked number 8 in the state in 1A. And yes, here we are in the same conference and even in the same county. That's how crazy it is. And then add Waltonville to the mix, who's ranked number 4 in the state and also in Jefferson County.
Yeah, that they await the winner of this game.
Yes, they'll play one of these teams in the championship on Saturday.
Well, he missed them both.
Missed them both, and Frick gets the rebound for Woodlawn. James is watching the game tonight from Fort Irwin, California.
Cool.
All right, James, he's rooting on Woodlawn tonight. Glad to have you. Down to a final minute of this third quarter. Moser has it on the left wing. Comes out to Rowley. Now to Cooper, right side McKay.
We'll run some clock.
They're spreading the floor out, looking for a cutter, and there he is. It's Moser. Right on cue. Moser cut to the basket. They hit him. And he lays it in. 15-point lead for Woodlawn. Here's a jump step on the other end by Nathaniel Marlowe, and it's off Woodlawn as Weber will keep it. Jason Hall, who is a member of the Weber class of '93, is watching the game with us tonight, rooting on the Trojans. He's watching from Albers.
All right.
Good to have you, Jason. Logan Heater back in the game, and along with Ian Bennett for Woodlawn. 31 seconds left. Here's the inbound to Jacob Marlowe. He missed it, and then goes over the back.
Yep.
Trying to get the tip off.
That's some frustration right there. 3 fouls on Jacob.
Missed the close-in shot, and then picks up the foul. And that's going to be 3 fouls on Jacob Marlowe. So you got 4 on Jones and 3 on Jacob Marlowe. 27 seconds left. Woodlawn with the basketball. They're going to run this one down for the final shot of the quarter. They led it by 8 at the half. The lead has grown to 15. Here's Moser with it. That's almost a steal. Getting a hand on it there was Grayson Lohman. It's knocked out of bounds right by the scorer's bench in front of us. 11 seconds left on the clock. Fisher Overstreet giving you a bird's eye view here courtside behind the camera tonight. It's just like you're here with us. Here comes Cooper with it. 7 seconds left. Around the screen he goes. Cooper spins in the lane, lays it in, got it.
Nice move.
Took it all the way to the rack with the spin move and scores, and it's the biggest lead of the game for the Woodlawn Cardinals right here at the end of the third quarter. Cardinals 51, Weber 34. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Back here live at Woodlawn High School, Sides Gymnasium. Ron, your thoughts on that third quarter of play?
Well, Randy, another quarter won by Woodlawn, 22-13 that quarter, and they're just at the top of their game right now. We said that last Saturday night at North Clay.
Yeah.
And, he was a very worthy opponent, and then we all know how good Weber Township is. And,
right.
I mean, they beat this team, back on January 6th.
Yeah, they did. Again,
Weber beat this Woodlawn team. But,
right. That's just barely 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They beat this team 62-54 at Weber. But this Woodlawn team is playing their best basketball right now. We saw it the other night on Saturday at North Clay as they just dismantled North Clay up there on their floor. And we're seeing more of the same tonight. Let's see if Weber's got a run left in them here as we start the fourth quarter of play, and Woodlawn has the basketball. Here's Cooper going baseline, missed the shot, tipped around. Who wants it? Woodlawn gets it back. They get the 50-50 ball. Now to Frick. Frick out to McKay. He pump fakes, now takes it inside and scores. He attacked the basket that time after the pump fake, and Woodlawn goes up by 19. Here's Nathaniel Marlowe. He splits the double team, and they take it away from him. Look out. Moser's going to dunk it. Yes! Kyan Moser with a dunk. It's the fourth dunk of the night for the Woodlawn Cardinals. And timeout is going to be called, I think, maybe. No, I thought Weber was going to call timeout. I think he's just a
foul on Rowley.
Yeah. Okay, here's Nathaniel Marlowe for three inside the volleyball line. He got it, and he's fouled.
Wow, chance for a 4-point play.
He was just one step inside the volleyball line when he shot that.
That's 3 fouls on Rowley.
He'll have a chance for the 4-point play.
You don't see that very often.
And he got it.
Wow, you don't see that very often.
Coach Cooper did not like that call. He did not like that call. 7:15 to go in the ball game. Nobody's left the building, that's for sure. We still feel like that Weber could have a run left in him, and as long as Nathaniel Marlowe's on the floor, that's possible. Jones is back out there playing with 4 fouls. Cooper tries to get around him. That's slapped out of bounds off from McKay. Yeah. Good heads-up play by Nathaniel Marlowe.
Yeah, it was.
That's just high basketball IQ right there. That's just the kind of player he is, high basketball IQ. Knew where he was, had the presence to know that if he knocks the ball off of him, Weber gets it, and here he comes with the basketball right now.
21 points for Nathaniel right now.
Yeah, they're going to have to get the ball in his hands as much as they can. He averages 30.5. He's still below his average right now. Here's Jacob Marlowe. Gets it to Jones. Jones will elevate off the dribble, and no good. There's McKay with a rebound for Woodlawn. Ahead to Cooper. Cooper to Moser. Back to Cooper. Gets around Dalby, and that's going to be a foul. And who's that going to be on?
I think Waylon Jones.
If that's Jones, he's done. Nope,
no.
It's not. It's not. It's on
Carter Bain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
First foul on Bain, and that's the first team foul on Weber here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds to Woodlawn with 6:27 to play. Here's Cooper open for three on the inbound. No good. Frick with the rebound. It's taken away by Marlowe, but they're going to call a foul. And Coach Helm doesn't like that.
I think they called that on Carter Bain also.
They did. That's 2 fouls on Carter Bain. It'll be out of bounds to Woodlawn. Weber fans not real happy with these last couple calls. Here's McKay. Turns, puts up the shot, got the shooter's roll. McKay with the deuce. Timeout, Weber. 6:14 to go in the ball game. Trojans want to talk things over. They feel like this one might be slipping away just a bit. Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well, and we'll be right back.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here live at the Midland Trail Conference Tournament semifinal. Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Fisher Overstreet behind the camera. It's been a wild one tonight as Woodlawn leads it now 57-38. 4 dunks in the game by the Woodlawn Cardinals.
Yeah, by 3 different players.
Yes. Nathaniel Marlowe will bring it up for the Trojans. Still a lot of time left, but they got to get something going right away. There's a start. Three-pointer is short. Rebound chased down by Rowley. Out to Cooper, and that's going to be a foul on Nathaniel Marlowe, who was trying to knock the ball away from behind.
Yeah, that's his third.
Out of bounds to Woodlawn as the pass comes into Cooper. And that's going to be a foul away from the basketball.
Technical foul.
And a technical foul is going to be called as well. Foul's on Rowley, and then a technical foul. I'm not sure who the technical was on. The personal was on Rowley.
That's 4 fouls on Rowley.
So the personal was on Rowley.
The technical's on Dalby.
The technical on Dalby? Okay.
I believe.
All right.
So they're going to shoot 2 free throws and take the ball out of bounds. 4th foul on Rowley.
So the foul gets charged to Rowley. They won't shoot free throws for that because that's only the third team foul.
The foul made it a dead ball, and then Dalby said something. That's a technical foul.
Right, and so Cooper is at the line shooting the technicals for Woodlawn. And his first one's good. Makes it a 20-point game. I don't think anybody saw this coming.
No.
Second one's good. But Woodlawn is playing at the top of their game right now.
Yeah, and this might be the best game I've seen Kyle Cooper play.
Yeah, and
this year.
And some of the Weber shots are not going tonight. And but you got to credit the defense of Woodlawn. They've really come to play tonight, just like they did Saturday night at North Clay. North Clay was a team that had Lawrenceville down by 12 at Lawrenceville, and that's a traveling violation on Mosier.
He did travel. He absolutely traveled.
And just a few nights after North Clay has Lawrenceville down by 12 at their place at the half, Woodlawn comes into their building and beats them decisively. So, yeah, Woodlawn is definitely playing very good basketball right now, so other 1A teams have got to take notice. Let's see if Weber's got anything left in the tank. Down to 5:39 left. Shot is no good, but the foul's going to be called as
Cooper, I believe.
Grayson Lohman will go to the line for Weber.
There'll be some eyes on that championship game, I think.
Definitely. Definitely so.
3 fouls on Kyle Cooper.
Again,
I'm getting ahead of myself, though. We still got 5 minutes and 36 seconds.
Yeah, if the score stays the same, right. Yeah, 5:36 to play as Lohman's free throw is no good. Yeah, just 16 days ago, this Weber team defeated Woodlawn by 8, 62-54. And then Woodlawn lost a few days later to Altamont, at Altamont. So the Cardinals kind of went to a little bit of a funk there.
And this Weber team averages how many points a game, Randy?
Like 76.5 points a game.
They're not going to get there tonight.
They're not going to get there tonight, not even close. They lead the state in scoring in
Just
Class
broke
1A.
the press.
Here's Moser. The press was on, but Woodlawn had no problem breaking it.
Moser did not score in that first half. He's got 8 points here in the second half.
Shot no good by Marlowe. Ball's loose in the corner and goes out of bounds. Going to stay with Weber. Marlowe still does not have his average. He got 37 against Woodlawn the last time. And we said if they could hold him to his average or below, that Woodlawn had a good chance to win, and that's exactly what they've done. And that's going to be a foul.
McKay, that's third.
McKay. And that's now 5 team fouls, and so Weber will be shooting the rest of the way. And at the line will be Nathaniel Marlowe. And Marlowe's free throw is short. I think his legs.
Yeah, he's gassed.
He's getting worn out. They run at him hard tonight. Jordan is watching from Texas. He's a Weber graduate. Says go Trojans. Free throw was made on the second one by Nathaniel.
They've had some good teams out there at Weber.
Oh, yeah.
The Payne boys, those teams were great.
Yep.
They had that super sectional team with Joe Ellery.
There's the reverse layup that's up and in by Tyson Frick. Well, Jordan played on the state baseball team that had the success. Jordan was on that baseball team that played so well.
Brennan Tate now in the game for Weber. First time we've seen him.
Yeah, he is. 4:49 to play. Tate will take the ball out of bounds. Gets it into Jacob Marlowe in the corner. Now to Nathaniel. Nathaniel elevates from the corner and knocks down another one. It's a 2-ball. His foot was on the line. 4:34 left to play. Here's Moser back the other way. Dennis is watching, and he says, hey, I can't wait for 1A Southern Illinois postseason basketball. Hey, I'm with you, Dennis. It's going to be some great games. You are absolutely right. We just hope they'll let us come into some of these postseason games and broadcast. That's what we hope. Here's Tyson Frick taking it to the glass and scoring. Count the bucket, and he's fouled.
That's 15 points for Tyson Frick.
Yeah, Frick's had quite a game tonight. And the first time that they played each other, Frick only had 2 points. So he has really elevated his game tonight against Weber.
Fouls on Grayson Lohman.
Frick's free throw is good.
Jackson's working on a technical foul.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's working the sideline pretty hard.
Who made that free throw? Was it Frick?
We got Jacob Marlowe's got hit in the head. He's holding his head. He's coming off the floor. I think that's what Coach was talking about. Was, hey, I got a guy injured. You got to do something.
Jacob, let's go.
Caden Richardson is going to check in the game for Weber, replacing Jacob. 4:12 left.
He accidentally hit his head.
Officials are talking now to Coach Helm. And now we're satisfied and going back to play here. Nathaniel will bring it up for the Trojans.
No foul, yeah.
Here's a shot over McKay. No good. Rebound Frick. Here it is up to Moser. Moser tosses it up as he falls down, but Weber gets the rebound. Marlowe will bring it up. Marlowe, a step back. Top of the key. No, won't go. Ball's chased down. Marlowe gets it back. He's on his way to the rack, and he gets fouled by Cooper.
I think that's 4 on Cooper.
And that'll send Nathaniel to the line, and it'll stop the clock with 3:47 left. Waltonville awaits the winner of this game in the championship on Saturday afternoon. We're still waiting for official game time. It was set for 2 o'clock Saturday, but pretty certain that they're moving it up now because of the impending snow, as a free throw is good. Cheyenne's watching tonight from home out in Jefferson County, Weberville.
I believe I know who that is.
Yeah, she says, hey, Randy. Hi, Ron. Let's go Trojans. As the free throw is good on the second one as well. Good to have you watching, Cheyenne. Logan Heater will bring it up for Woodlawn. Oh, almost a steal by Nathaniel. He tried to pick the pocket, and it's a traveling violation on Heater. It's a turnover.
Yeah. You can't stand up with the basketball.
Yeah.
You got to dribble your way up.
And good defense there by Nathaniel to force that turnover, and the Trojans will get it back. Well, they're not giving up, that's for sure. Bernice and George are watching in Johnsonville tonight. They're rooting for Woodlawn as Marlowe gets fouled by Moser.
Second foul on Moser.
Casey Hammond and family watching tonight from Boyd, who are rooting on the Cardinals. Casey, a former player here at Woodlawn.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he played on some of those good Woodlawn teams.
I think they called him Microwave.
Absolutely, as the free throw's good by Marlowe. I think Casey will probably be here for that championship game, don't you think? He's a gamer. He'll probably be here for that. Second one is good. Kaylee and Bailey are watching from Hardin County, Illinois tonight.
Wow.
All right.
I have been to Hardin County.
That shot is missed by Luke McKay, but the foul's going to be on Lohman, and that's going to send McKay to the line for Woodlawn.
Refereed a sectional at Hardin County.
There's just a lot of 1A basketball fans who are on here watching with us tonight. We appreciate all the messages. Eric's watching from Scheller.
My man, Eric.
I bet you got it on the big screen there, don't you, Eric? The biggest there is. The free throw is good by Luke McKay. Well, we know they're watching at JJ Sports Bar and Grill. Probably watching at Bubba's, too, as well.
Bubba's 2?
In Nason.
Bubba's 2-2?
In Nason, yeah. Next one by McKay is good. And they'll really be watching on Saturday at Bubba's because Waltonville's in the championship game. Here's Waylon Jones taking it to the rack. Tried to go in for the jam, but gets fouled by Frick. Jones was going to slam that one, but, man, he got up in the air, didn't he?
Yeah.
He'll get to go to the line.
3 fouls on Frick.
3:17 left in the ball game. Coach Jackson Helms' niece and nephew, Aubrey and Jarrett, are watching tonight from Wayne City and cheering on the Trojans.
All right.
Waylon Jones' free throw's good.
Wayne City will have a shot at that consolation championship.
Yes, they'll be playing Red Hill in the consolation championship, and that has been moved up to tomorrow night. They're playing it Friday night now at 6:30. They'll play the third place game Friday at 8 o'clock. The championship game will be the only game played on Saturday now in this tournament. It was scheduled for 2, but it's being moved up. We just don't have the official time yet as Jones makes the free throw. And he'll leave the game. And checking in the game will be Axton Sherlock. Sherlock checking in for Weber. 3:15 to play. Rowley out front to Cooper, and Woodlawn's going to kill some clock here. They're going to take some time. And we'll have to get in a hurry. They got a 20-point lead. Moser over to McKay. He'll drive baseline and scores as he got around his man. And I'm going to have a timeout on the court.
That's an 8-point quarter for Luke McKay.
Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well and be right back.
That's going.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Back here at Sides Gymnasium, Woodlawn has taken the starters out of the game and came with a whole new fresh 5, and Woodlawn and Weber's doing the same thing as we're going to play this with essentially the JV guys to finish it off. We'll try to identify them all for you. With it is Caden Richardson out front for Weber. And now it's Ashton Sherlock over to Zayden Withrow. A drive there by Sherlock.
Nice move.
And the shot is up and in. 70-50 with 2:24 left. Here's Woodlawn in the front court now. That's Chase Severs in the ball game. He's a freshman. Also, and there's another freshman, Lakin Kirkpatrick. Pass out to Tucker Downs. Downs gets it over to Junkins, who's in the game. That's Titus Junkins, a sophomore.
Lakin's a good player. He was the leader of that 8th grade team last year.
Yeah, he was. Also in there is Rubenacker, 35.
Yeah, they're not trying to score, I don't think. They're just...
Severs with it to Kirkpatrick. Minute 49 to play in the ball game. It's going to be the Woodlawn Cardinals and the Waltonville Spartans in the championship game on Saturday. And
that'll be a rematch of a game played here on December the 19th.
Yeah, this place will be rocking. Rubenacker was open for a moment. Here's Downs taking it inside, and he scores. Tucker Downs with a deuce for Woodlawn.
Nice drive to the hole there by Tucker Downs.
Yeah. Weber back in the front court. Here's Sherlock with it. Out to the top to Hales. Now here's a drive by Coulter Stone. And a foul is going to be called.
On Tucker Downs.
And Coulter Stone, the 5'11 junior, will go to the line for Weber. Minute 12 left. Once again, the consolation game and the third place game have been moved to tomorrow night. They're going to play those on Friday night. It'll be a championship game only on Saturday. And we're awaiting official word from the school as to the time. I think they were just trying to work out all the details with the officials because they're moving the game up. It was originally scheduled for 2 o'clock, but due to the weather, they're moving it up. And we don't know if it's going to be moved up to noon or what it's going to be, but we'll let you know as soon as we know. But a lot of the other tournaments are doing exactly the same thing. If you notice the post on our Facebook page, we made the remarks already that 4 other tournaments have moved up their games on Saturday because of the weather. So it's a pattern, that's for sure. A lot of the white stuff expected. Kirkpatrick out there with it for Woodlawn with 45 seconds left. He's going to drive, takes it in with a scoop shot, a little too hard. Rebound Richardson. Gets it out to Sherlock. Sherlock's going to take it down for Weber, and he's tripped. And that'll send Axton Sherlock to the line for Weber. And stops the clock with 36 seconds left.
Called that on Dawson Rubenacker, yeah.
Well, you were mentioning during the commercial break there that they got it right on the seeds, didn't they?
Yeah, because it was difficult, you know.
So difficult.
But they got it right.
Mm-hmm. It'll be number 1 against number 2. Both free throws are good there by Sherlock. 31 seconds left. Woodlawn may just dribble this out.
Axton Sherlock come in there in a short period of time, got 4 points.
Yeah. Yep, that's going to be our final. The Woodlawn Cardinals are going to improve to 18-2 on the season. And they're going to win this one 72-53. They avenge an earlier season loss to the Trojans just 16 days ago. Final 5 seconds ticking away. And Woodlawn will be in the championship game against the Waltonville Spartans on Saturday. Final score, Woodlawn 72, Weber 53. Ron's going to put together our post-game stats, and we'll come back and share those with you in a moment. Let's see if they make an announcement about the time here. And they did not update the time. I think we're still waiting for confirmation from probably the official. So as soon as the school lets us know, we're going to let you know what time that championship game will be on Saturday. But again, the consolation title game will be Friday night at 6:30. That'll be Red Hill against Wayne City. The third place game is going to feature these Weber Trojans against Patoka Odin tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And then the championship game between Woodlawn and Waltonville will be Saturday. It was set for 2 o'clock. We're pretty certain it's going to be earlier than that now due to the weather, as they are working on changing that time and moving it up a little bit. As soon as we know the time, we will let you know. Fans are filing out of the building. We are going to take a short break and be back as Ron will have our post-game stats. Stay tuned.
Like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Back here at Sides Gymnasium in Woodlawn, a lot of happy fans in red filtering out on the floor after Woodlawn wins this one tonight over the Weber Trojans 72-53. Let's go back and recap it for you quarter by quarter. We were tied at 10-10 after the first quarter. It was kind of a seesaw battle in that first quarter as both teams traded times of taking the lead. Then Woodlawn got the lead in the second quarter, and honestly after that they really never looked back as they got the lead by as many as 12 in that second quarter, led it by 8 at the half, 29-21. Spread that lead out even more in the third quarter, led by 17 after the third quarter, 51-34. And they cruised to victory here tonight by a score of 72-53. 4 dunks in the ball game tonight for the Woodlawn Cardinals by 3 different people. And it just was an all-around good effort, good defensive effort, good rebounding effort. They shot the ball well. A little bit of off-night shooting for the Weber Trojans. They played hard and never quit, that's for sure. But I think you got to credit the defense to the Woodlawn Cardinals for this win tonight, and they came up with a lot of those 50-50 balls. There were several times during the broadcast we were talking about, the ball being loose or something, and 9 times out of 10 it looked like Woodlawn was coming up with those 50-50 balls as they were beating Weber to the point. And not a whole lot of second chance opportunities tonight for the Weber Trojans. They were not able to get too many offensive rebounds at all. Woodlawn was able to limit them to 1 shot, and that makes a big difference too in a big ball game like this. And so Woodlawn just really clicking on all cylinders tonight, playing again one of their better games of the year as they beat Weber tonight 72-53. How do you see it, Ron?
Well, Randy, you and I were talking about this on the way over here. How do you beat this team if you're Woodlawn? Because, you got beat by them earlier for your first loss. You were unbeaten, rated number 1 at the time, and you got beat by them. And we said, well, you got to hold Nathaniel Marlowe to his average or a little bit under his average. And I think he averages 31 points a game. He had 28.
Yeah, they did.
And we said you can't let somebody else go off on you. There were no other double-figure scores for Weber tonight.
Well, mission accomplished.
And then when Woodlawn wins the game by 19 points. So I think that's the formula to get her done.
Mm-hmm. Easier said than done, though, but they got it done tonight.
They did. For Weber Township, like I said, Nathaniel led his team with 28 points tonight. 8 points by Waylon Jones. 9 points for Jacob Marlowe. 2 points for Braden Dalby. 1 point for Grayson Lohman. 4 points for Axton Sherlock. And 1 point for Coulter Stone for a total of 53. The Trojans committed 16 personal fouls, and they themselves, as a team, were 18 out of 23 from the line. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
For the Woodlawn Cardinals, they had 6 players break the scoring column. They were led in scoring tonight by Kyle Cooper with 26 points. followed by Luke McKay with 18. Tyson Frick had 16. Kylan Moser had 8 points, all in the second half. Baylor Rowley had 2 points. That was a dunk. Tucker Downs off the bench with 2 points for a total of 72. The Woodlawn Cardinals committed 18 personal fouls in this game, and they also shot very well from the line. They were 12 out of 14 on free throws.
All right, well, that sets up quite a championship game. It's going to be a rematch between the Woodlawn Cardinals and the Waltonville Spartans on Saturday in the championship game here in the Midland Trail Conference Tournament. Ron and I will be here to bring it your way in case you don't want to venture out into the weather on Saturday. And we don't know what all is coming in weather-wise. We just know it's Mother Nature kind of flexing her muscle a little bit.
Yeah, showing off.
Yeah, we think the game time is going to be moved up, but we're not sure yet. Right now it's still set for 2 o'clock on Saturday. But since they have already moved up the third-place game and the consolation game to tomorrow night, they're not going to play those on Saturday now. They're going to move those to Friday night and get those done. We anticipate that they'll probably move up that championship game too, but we're just waiting for official word from Woodlawn High School, and then we'll pass it along, obviously. All right. Great job by Fisher Overstreet tonight on the camera. I can't say enough about what he did tonight. It's awesome. And appreciate you being along, Ron. It was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
Just an action-packed game from start to finish, and a good effort tonight by the Woodlawn Cardinals. They were just a little too much tonight for the Weber Trojans, but hey, this Trojans team will bounce back. You know they will. They're a great basketball team. And their record falls to 16-3, and their only 3 losses were to teams in Jefferson County. They've lost twice to Waltonville, and now once to Woodlawn. They haven't lost to anybody outside of Jefferson County. 16-3, and Woodlawn improves to 18-2. So for Fisher Overstreet and for Ron Stranded, I'm Randy Olson saying thanks so much for watching. Again, the final score. Woodlawn wins it 72-53. They're in the championship game on Saturday against Waltonville. And so long from Sides Gymnasium.